What is it, boy? He will not quit.
Easy, Duke, stay.
There's something in there.
Dog refuses to stop barking at an old barn. What they found inside was shocking. The family thought their dog Shadow was just being dramatic again. He kept running toward the old barn behind their house, barking non-stop at the same spot, day after day. But this time, Shadow didn't just bark. He growled, scratched the wooden door, and looked back at his owners with desperate eyes, as if begging them to follow. They had no idea what was waiting for them inside that barn, and why Shadow refused to stay quiet. The barn was over 100 years old, abandoned, broken, and half collapsed. The family never used it. They never even got close to it. But recently, Shadow's behavior changed. Every morning, he ran to the barn. Every night, he stood facing it, ears up, muscles tense. Something was inside, or something happened inside, and Shadow could sense it. At first, they thought it was just a raccoon, or maybe a fox. But one evening, the barking turned into something else. A loud, frantic cry like Shadow was warning them of danger. The family stepped outside. Shadow stood at the barn door, pawing the wood so hard his nails scraped deep marks into the wood. And then they heard it. A faint sound from inside the barn. Not an animal, not wind, something else. The father approached slowly. The closer he got, the stranger it felt. The air was colder near the barn, and the smell of old wood mixed with something unfamiliar. He placed his hand on the rusty door handle. Shadow stopped barking and stared, tail stiff, ready to jump. He pushed the door open, but the darkness inside was too deep to see. Something moved, a soft shuffle. Shadow growled. They returned the next morning with a flashlight. Shadow was ahead of them, pulling the leash as if time was running out. Inside, dust floated in the air. Spiderwebs stretched from wall to wall. Old farming tools lay scattered on the floor. But Shadow ignored everything. He ran to the back corner of the barn, barking louder than ever. The light revealed something odd. A pile of old wooden planks, arranged strangely, as if someone had covered something. Shadow scratched the planks. He didn't stop, didn't hesitate. The father helped, removing the wood piece by piece. Suddenly, a cold breeze came out from below. A hidden opening, a trapdoor. It was old, covered in dust and rope fibers. None of them had ever seen it before. Shadow barked directly at the trapdoor, then backed away and whimpered. Whatever was inside wasn't normal. They slowly lifted the trapdoor. It creaked like it hadn't been opened in decades. The flashlight shone downward. A small room beneath the barn. A forgotten root cellar, maybe, or something else entirely. Shadow refused to go down. Instead, he stayed at the opening, barking into the darkness, like he was trying to warn whatever was down there. Then, a sound came back. A tiny whimper. A cry. The family froze. This wasn't an adult voice. It wasn't a dangerous animal. It sounded like a baby animal, very weak, barely alive. They climbed down carefully. In the corner, curled against the dirt wall, was a small black puppy, no more than 3 weeks old, shaking, hungry, covered in dust. Shadow instantly stopped barking and let out a soft, gentle whine, as if saying, "This is what I've been trying to show you." The puppy had been abandoned. No food, no water, no way out of that hidden room. Shadow must have heard it crying days ago and kept calling the family until they finally listened. They wrapped the tiny puppy in a towel. Shadow sniffed him, then gently licked his head. The moment was so pure. One dog finds another, saving his life in the most unexpected place. The family adopted the little pup and named him Lucky. Shadow became his protector, sleeping next to him every night. What they thought was annoying barking turned out to be a heroic act. A dog refusing to give up until a helpless life was saved. Sometimes animals sense things humans can't, and sometimes a dog's bark isn't noise. It's a call for help.